The honor flights came about 2006. There was a man by the name of Earl Morris that decided to start flying World War II veterans to D.C. to see their memorial. And it just kind of grew from there. It gives us an opportunity to say thank you to veterans. And I think that over the years, something that's been forgotten a little bit, especially after the Vietnam War, was the way that we should treat men and women in the service.
Jeff's very passionate and intense man about his business interests, and he's very passionate about his family. Also his dad, he's always talking about his dad.
He's very proud of his dad's service. His dad's a really nice man. He does the honor flight kind of to honor him, I think.
Really is all about the veterans and honoring their service to their country, and many of whom never did get a thank you. And he really feels compelled to give them a thank you.
Jeff, you old bat, thank you for all you did. And I don't know if anybody else in Iowa that would do it, but you did. Never will be forgotten. I hope these young ones can get remembered too. Not many of us left, you know. We're dying off. Dying off.
It's been a fantastic deal being involved in the honor flight, because there's not too many times in day-to-day life that you meet somebody that you take a piece away with you. And when you meet these veterans and they tell you stuff that they did 50 years ago and they've never told their kids or their wives or anything, and they're talking to their war buddies about it, and it's pretty special.
You just feel a camaraderie of, you know, togetherness that you did something. You didn't want to, but you did it. Well, you just felt you should. At that age, I thought I should go, and I will.
Some of these men have carried around some of these things of the war for 60 years, and they haven't had a chance to download them. All of a sudden, you're sitting by a guy that, yeah, he also liberated Dachau. And in Iowa, we do have a lot of history. We have guys that liberated death camps. We have guys that were bombing Munich while guys were on the ground doing the legwork. We've had a lot of history in this state. Well, these guys can relate to each other.
We went to all these different memorials, and just impressive. You can't believe how impressive it was. And seeing people in wheelchairs and crutches and walkers, and able to navigate and see all the things that they couldn't have seen otherwise. Most of us couldn't have afforded to do that, you know.
I think Jeff played a big part in being a hero by putting this all together with honor flights and organizing, fundraising, you know, leading, and did a great job with it. He's a hero in my book.
He's a hero. We lift him up because of what he's doing with no expectation of recognition, with the countless hours and time, sacrifice, personal investment that he has put in, is in a way very akin to the veterans who didn't ask for thanks, just signed up or volunteered to go and served their country, came home and lived anonymous lives.
He didn't choose to be a hero. He just happened to be a part of what needed to be done and did it. What a man, what a great thing he's doing. What he's done, you know. Take all those old guys, raise the money, get the volunteers to go with him. How could he be not a hero for his part in all of what he's done? Just a beautiful man. I just thank the world of him.
If I can play a very small part in making a difference in somebody's life, then I should try to do that. And I know that's how my dad and Vicki and all those guardians and all those volunteers that got up at 1 in the morning, when that veteran comes back, if he says to his family, this was a trip of a lifetime, which they do, or this veteran got buried in his honor flight outfit, that means it obviously meant something. You live 85 years and that's what you're buried in. Then our committee, our team felt like we made a difference.